comes fate's hand. With dungeons and riddles, his traps we withstand. Through crumbled streets and temples we roll. The star within grasp will bring it home. And calls through hidden halls and crumbled walls. The jewel awaits with untold powers. The star of Omu will soon be ours.
And we're live. We made it. We made through the technical problems and Discord dying and all the other stuff. Here we are. Enough time's been spent trying to make this work, so without further ado, you guys just go on and give her.
Alright, welcome back. When we last left the heroes, they were somewhere else in the city and then went to here.
We were here and then we weren't.
You know, you guys went back, figured it was after the fragment was stolen from your group. You made your way back to that ritualistic setting back at that place where you did the proper ritual of your own that was told there to free the woman, Mandelbaum's wife, and figured just take her back, honor your obligation that you agreed upon, which Winterleaf says we should just give him his wife, get his key that he's offering, and be on our way.
Hand it over and let's go.
But Mari and Ty are like, we can't just release this person back into some kind of horror or servitude or whatever she was in. Because when you did revive her, she said, please don't take me back. But she's in a catatonic state at this time. But you did go back to Mandelbaum's residence. He greeted you, but he kind of politely but forcefully said, please give me my wife. And once you did, Winterleaf did alert the party that it's an ambush, and then the black flame servants came rushing out of the shadows, and Mandelbaum, kind of looking at them, said, these people kidnapped my wife, destroy them. And that's where we ended. As two of the Red Fang assassins popped out of the back room behind Winterleaf and Lorilla, and one of those black Abishai dragon creatures came through the open window, and Mandelbaum's two servants that seemed pretty mild before instantly pull their shield and weapon in a very menacing act, and very skillfully using those implements. So with that being said,
Nice.
I liked the rolls we had last time.
I did pretty good. I think this is the highest initiative roll Ty's ever had.
You're going first? No. 20 of those.
No, both the characters I'm playing tonight go first, and then I wait.
There you
Okay, Wallerton, what do you do?
Wallerton's gonna go ah and freak out, and then wave spear staff around, and he's gonna cast Wall of Force.
Through spear staff?
Yeah, part of the shard powers.
Yeah.
Um,
Cast it where?
so it says it's modified, so I'm trying to figure out what the
What is that?
modification
What does
is.
modified mean?
It doesn't last as long.
Okay,
It's,
so it only
pretty
lasts
sure
a minute or
That's
something.
that was what
Yeah.
he traded up his HP for that or something like that.
well, and the permanent mage armor.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw this in here. Once I remember how to draw stuff. Pointers, drawing. I can't enter drawing mode? How do I not? Why can't I not enter drawing mode?
On the map.
Did they take that away from
Can
us?
you enter drawing mode or pointers?
No, I want to draw it.
Like you also draw.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah, because I want to be able to draw where the Wall of Force is.
Let's see.
Because I get 10 by 10 panels, right? So it's gonna go to the roof, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So, and he's a little nuts, so he's gonna wave. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ignore that little piece that's to the bottom of the fountain there, that's right beside Lorilla.
If that's not there,
That's not there. No. He just panicked and went, blah, and this wall just goes ching 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 ching, and this is up, and it's only got this tiny little gap there.
but he's blocked the Abishai in there.
But the Abishai is completely blocked in,
Don't-
and there's only one way to get out of the wall right now.
You only get 10 foot, don't you?
Yeah.
That's
Square is
20.
5 feet. No, each square is
Isn't it?
5 feet.
Each square is 5
Oh.
feet, remember. Not 10 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
10 foot. Yeah.
So you can't remove that other one, I guess.
I can't. I think if I try to, I will
It'll remove
erase.
everything.
Oh no, there we go. Oh, I just closed the window.
You flew too close to the sun.
So
I
you
got it
funneled
back
them all
now.
directly to me.
We're good. So he's gonna do that, and then he's gonna. Well, we're not lost.
Oh, right. Go ahead.
He's gonna go 15. He's gonna step by everybody and go right to the entrance there.
Okay.
And he says, "No, you can't pass. This is a private conversation."
You shall not pass. You slam your staff down. Ding.
Yeah, with the angry face facing them. That's it. That's all he does.
Okay. So nothing can pass through it, right?
Nothing can pass through it. No. And it
That's how
cannot
we
be
stopped the
dispelled.
last Abishai.
Yeah, and it can't be dispelled. A disintegration spell will work on it, though. It'll destroy whatever section of wall it touches.
So we just discussed that, like, magic doesn't.
You just put the walls around it? Or does it have a roof and a floor?
It just walls around it, but if the roof is only like 10 feet or less, right? If it's like an average house,
Mm-hmm.
then it goes from floor to ceiling.
Yeah. No, because it can do magic.
As long as the magic doesn't have to pass through the wall.
Yeah, it's a
So, like-
literal blockade.
Yeah, so like magic missile can't pass through, but maybe like a
Told the dead can.
like a Toll the Dead or something that
Mhm.
requires
Something
Something
that
happens on the outside of
generates
it.
outside there.
Yeah, because you
Not-
can
Yeah,
still
not
see
a-
it.
The energy doesn't pass.
Correct.
Yeah,
you can
something
s-
that has to pass through it.
You can
like
still
fireball
see
and
the
lightning
space,
bolts.
but you
Yeah.
can't literally reach it.
Yeah, so yeah, like firebolts and
Yeah.
lightning.
So if you're
bolts.
shooting a magic missile from your hand, that's not going to work.
Yeah, well, yeah, like a what does that spell? Like what I can cast.
Teleport.
Teleport would work. I can't cast that, but like Sacred Flame, because it doesn't originate from me; it originates above the creature, right? Like I can do
Yeah.
that.
Okay, you see the thing, the Abishai moves forward. Is the thing invisible?
An invisible wall. Yep.
Okay, yeah, it strides forward and like it bangs into it. And you see it like with its weapons clutched in its hand. It's kind of like punching at it, looking or trying to find an opening. I think these things are very smart. So. Yeah, you see it just like it's searching around, hissing and slathering, its saliva dripping on the ground and sizzling.
Fuckers, not again.
And then, yeah, you see this other creature.
Probably
Yeah,
too
it
late
just
to declare patient defense on Wolverton. I should have done that.
yeah, you see it runs forward and towards you, Winterleaf, and it just slams into something invisible, like its shield. Kind of like stumbles back a little bit, drives its shield out and its sword, and smashing into this barrier, looking a little confused.
I guess they wouldn't know that there's an exit on this side at all, because it's
No.
all invisible.
Other than they saw Wolverton walk through it.
No,
Well, he
he didn't pass the line, right?
Ty,
Fuck. Okay. I don't even know if Ty would notice that he did this.
you guys can't see it either.
No.
You just
So-
saw
No,
Wallerton freak out.
We've never seen him cast it.
Exactly. He's
Mhm.
never used it, so he just like
He just
waved
panics
his
and just
staff
like.
in the air. And, yeah,
It wasn't even Wollerton, it was Spear Staff.
Yeah, as far as he's concerned, his stick did it.
He went into a
You
fugue
noticed-
state.
Mandelbaum isn't like getting aggressive or he's just kind of like looks like he's slowly taking his robe off.
He changed his
That's
tone, you
cute.
said, right? Like, he wasn't like, oh, and now he was like, hand her over. Like, real.
Yeah, when you guys were being a little more reluctant to do that, he got a little more firm with to do it. And now, yeah, he's not like simpering and falling down. Help me! He's just he just like said he's untying the string on his robe, like he's getting ready to take it off. As he's eyeing you, Ty, as you're moving about the room, and Mari.
This is a scene straight out of an anime. He's gonna take that robe off and it's gonna hit the ground. It's like a 150-pound weight. It's like a thump.
His power level goes up. I
Power
am...
level doesn't have to go any higher.
Yeah, I just put that token on there. That's his wife sitting in the chair.
I'm gonna
She's
cast
unconscious?
Bless.
Yeah, well, I couldn't find one with eyes closed.
No, but she is unconscious though.
Yeah, she's still in that catatonic state that you guys found her. She's breathing. She's kind of, like I said, in the same state that you guys left Hidden Path in.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna move actually here instead. Get more centralized, just to make sure that I encompass everybody. And I'm gonna cast Bless and 2nd level. Get myself, Mari, Wallerton, and Reggie. Give you all blessing. And that's it. That's all. It's pretty much my turn.
All right.
Mari's going to pull out her rapier, call out Estrada, and ignite it. Because I don't think she had it pulled out, did she?
Nope.
It was going, but I don't think at this point you wouldn't. You're not walking in there with your
Yeah.
radiant
we were
sword
here
going.
we were here to chat, not to do anything.
We came to bargain.
So yeah, she pulls it out. Estrada.
Make a perception check, Mari.
That's yeah, okay.
Uh-oh.
She's focused in on him.
Okay, you just draw your rapier. You just do the total like He-Man thing. Estrada, by the power of Estrada.
Yeah.
You're just focusing on channeling your god's power.
Yep, and striking out at Mandelbaum. Yeah.
Yep. Your rapier sticks into him. You hear him grunt.
Haha!
Ah!
And she does get an extra attack, so she will stab again.
Yeah, you hit him.
He's fucking dead? What?
Uh-oh.
So you yeah, you. Oh, sorry. He's not dead.
Wow.
I didn't figure he was.
It's this epic boss throwdown. Oh no! He stabbed
Too
me. I never
mediocre
thought
hit.
he was gonna do that.
Yeah. You brought out a pointy sword. That's my weakness. You did a total of
12 and 13.
25.
Yeah.
25.
25 points. Yep.
Yeah. No, he's not dead. I was in the middle of adjusting something and he died.
Just kill them all. No takesies backsies.
I'll make your perception check again.
All right.
Yep, still dead.
On closer
Is he
inspection.
like Obi-Wanning it, where he just like cloak drops and he disappears?
Oh,
No.
Gone.
I missed the tray and it rolled an 18. Does that count?
No.
No. Okay, so yeah, you're just like got your shield up, and you're just like you find your weapon is piercing this thing's skin, and you do it a couple of times, but yeah, he's not dead. But yeah, you just see then he drops his robe, and yeah, it looks like he's wearing like some kind of leathers underneath it, like combat leathers, not just like I got my S&M outfit on now. Anything else? Mari?
She will pivot between him and his
Wife?
quote-unquote wife.
Okay, so you step in front of the throne.
Yeah.
Winterleaf. You see, for some reason, that other tabaxi type creature charged at you and just struck something. Make a perception check, please.
So that one was dancing.
Yeah. Yeah, so when that thing struck some kind of barrier, you're not sure. Yeah, there was this, like, for a second there was like this shimmer of energy.
Okay.
I don't know. Are you proficient in Arcana?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Are you trying to calculate anything, or what are you doing?
I mean, there's chaos unfolding all around me. I see the Abishai. Is that the same Abishai as it was before? Would I be able to tell? The one that I trapped in the force bubble? Or is it just...
What you've encountered, they all look the same.
Okay.
I'm just totally, like, being racist.
Nope, that's fair.
They all look the same to me. They don't have any distinguishing marks that you could tell.
I'm gonna say to Wallerton, how strong is this thing? As I'm raising the stone up in front of
I
me.
don't know what you're talking about.
How strong is what thing?
The wall.
Well, that's why I was asking you.
What wall?
If you're questioning that, then make an Arcana check.
Okay. I'm more kind of making. How do I roll it?
You've never seen him. He's never cast.
He's
this
literally
before.
never done it before.
And yeah, you're not sure. Like, is this something that Mandelbaum did? Did the creature do? You don't know what's happening. What
Okay.
this is? Why this guy suddenly got blocked off from encountering you? Because you obviously turned to face it as it was running towards you.
It is what it is. And I'm like, let's do this. And I bring that stone up and I cast Wall of Fire and engulf that entire square with Abishai in it.
Okay. So you're doing like a circle?
Yeah, I'm basically just like using, because it lets me make it. You can make the wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and a foot thick, or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. So that's basically what I'm doing, right? Like,
So it would fill that whole thing.
that's what I'm basically filling
But-
the
but-
entire square with
But
fire.
you don't know that. You're trying just to get
I'm just trying to
get the Abishai.
I want to
in the
fill
ring
as
of
much
fire.
of that space as I possibly can. Yeah. I don't know. I guess it depends on how much you want to let me metagame that or not. The thing is that I'd be aiming at the Abishai, and my line of thought is that wall will stop the fire from getting out.
It will, because it would
Because
generate.
the fire can't permeate the boundaries of the wall, is what I was thinking.
Okay. So take the spell off, and does it get like a save or anything?
When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 5d8 fire damage or half as much on a successful save. So I will target. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, now I've done it. How do I stop?
Oh. I don't know. I don't know what I did.
It's okay, I got it. A minute. There we go. Exit drawing mode. Okay. I'm going to target this guy and have him do a dex save.
And he failed.
Then I'm going to click this button. A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time or a turn or ends its turn there. So basically, for the next minute, that is he's gonna be burning in there, and that's concentration on me. So I gotta put that on. The last thing I'm gonna do is move here.
So when your spell goes off and your fire, it's opaque, isn't it?
The fire or the wall?
Well, like the wall, because it's
Yeah, the
fade,
wall. The wall is opaque and lasts for the duration. So now it's just literally a box of fire.
Right? Okay. So when you do that, and yeah, you see the ring trying to form, but as you see, it's bouncing off because you still don't know what that is.
I had no clue. I just see that, like, it literally filling that space.
Yeah, it just all the sides and everything. It just gets cut off as it's some kind of invisible barrier is holding. But you do see it like blasts into the roof. The roof is not stone. So you see the timbers and that of the roof start to catch fire. But then, for some reason, where the fire is being suppressed by some invisible barrier, you see the Abishai is just pressed against it. The flames are roaring around it. It seems to have no effect.
Yeah.
Like it's moving along the wall looking for an opening, and the flames are just licking all over it. But
Okay. Well, it is what it is.
There is no burn marks. There is nothing on it.
That's it. That's all I got.
Lorilla. You see those two orc assassins. One of them is like attempting to move towards you.
I'm gonna try to stab the one closest to me.
Oh, sorry, Winterleaf. As you left, you saw the tabaxi creature
Mm-hmm.
that was trying. It tried to swing at you, taking its way or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, you see its blade just strikes into some invisible.
Bong.
Yeah. So what do you do, Lorilla? Yeah, there's that one in front of you.
I'll try to stab him, but just like bouncing off the walls, essentially.
Yeah, so you pull what, a dagger?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you pull your dagger off your hip, and yeah, you thrust out, and yeah, it just strikes off some kind of invisible barrier.
This is bad news all around.
Even the creature is kind of looking at you as it's got its blades going. See its wicked curved scimitar it has. So what
I don't
do?
trust anything. I'm gonna retreat behind her down the safest spot.
You retreat to the corner in front of this guy.
Do
You'll
you
never find
have?
me here.
Because you're gonna have to. Are you splashing through the fountain?
No, I'll go around. I got 25 feet, so I can go beside it and then across.
Okay.
We're gonna go under it. I don't know how high that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not designed that way.
Okay.
I just couldn't make it that. Yeah, you can't go underneath the fountain.
Okay.
Okay, so you run around it and go behind Erdan.
I find a small house plant and I'll try to hide behind it.
You get disadvantage on trying to stealth here because there's nothing really but you can
Nothing
try.
like a hide guy.
Yeah, so I'll give you an opportunity.
Okay, viewers.
More like just trying to hide amongst the chaos. Okay, this creature tries to run towards you, Reggie, again, and it just strikes this barrier. Ding! You hear it. Sound can pass through it, right?
Yep, I think so.
I think so. Doesn't really specify, I guess, but
I'm assuming sound will pass through.
yeah, I would say sound would. Yeah.
Like just verbal stuff. It starts spouting something. I don't want to type it. Does anybody speak Infernal?
Negative.
I don't.
Nope.
Reggie goes, "Do you speak English?"
Yeah. What's English? Yes, you hear it in some kind of language. It's saying something, and Mandelbaum reacts. He replies, but not in a scream. He says something. Replies to his servant. You see his servant starts to look around. He's reaching out with his shield. And he's banging along this wall. Reggie, what do you do?
Reggie's going to reach into the bag of holding and draw out the longsword of entangling +1. It does require attunement, but it doesn't require the attunement for the +1 part, right?
No, if you're not attuned to it, it's just a +1 weapon.
It's just a +1 sword. Okay, he's gonna put that in, hand it up to one of the arms. I got an empty arm now, since I don't have my Morning Star.
What do you mean, Mace?
No, I mean Morning Star.
That takes
and then,
an action.
Yeah.
To draw
Yeah.
the thing out and arm it to your device.
And he sees Mari is engaging Mandelbaum, so he's going to walk up and present another target on the other side of Mandelbaum. And that'll be it.
Are you drawing the +2 sword now? In
If I can,
your
yeah.
hands?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, this guy, creature 8, sees his buddy banging along, and the other two are banging on something. So it just moves along beside his friends, tapping his sword along this invisible barrier. I rolled 1 to 2, he goes this way. 3 to 4, he goes the other way. I rolled 1. He's like cling ching, and then all of a sudden his sword comes across nothing. And but he's kind of shocked. He's a little bit startled that there's nothing here. So that'll be his turn. Mandelbaum's turn.
Be ready for a lot of stinging.
So when I went to his thing on the combat tracker, I went Wong.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so his he actually just lets the robe like falls like off of his upper body. Now it's kind of hanging like a kilt kind of weird thing. And you see he turns to you, Reggie, and his weird hands do some kind of strange incantation. I need you to make...
Can I counterspell that?
I was waiting for someone to say it. For a counterspell. That's why I was kind of dragging it out, like... you can try, yeah. So counterspell is like if it's a 3rd level spell or less, it automatically counters it.
It counters it, and the DC would be 10 plus the spell level. So if it's so if it's level 4, then it's a 14 DC made with against it's an intelligence check, I believe, without proficiency.
No, it's not a. So you see, yeah, you see this incantation.
10 plus the spell's level. On a success, the creature's spell fails.
Reggie, you feel like these like splinters trying to invade your mind, but then you hear Erdan go, "Not on my watch," or whatever he does.
Not today.
And yeah, he waves his crystal in the air, and you feel those splinters withdraw from your brain.
Thank you, Erdan. I don't mean. I apologize for thinking ill of you.
Understandable.
And you kind of see him like grin a bit, and you see like a toothy maw look.
My what big teeth you have.
Yeah. But then you see him quickly wave his hand again, and he disappears.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. You guys see him?
Yes.
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 He's like, "Oh shit."
He's like, this'll work. Now I can get away that I'm invisible. Sir? What? You're still visible and you're not wearing any pants.
Yeah. Damn it.
Now he's gone.
Yeah, you see he
Yeah.
disappears. Erdan.
Would Wallachon be able to jump over this fountain fixture if he like had to?
He can try.
Well, I'm just wondering like how high is it?
Is there a gap underneath it?
You're talking like the
head.
no, he couldn't jump over that. It's like fills the whole wall.
Oh.
Thought you meant like the pool.
Oh no. Sorry, Wallachon. I'm gonna cast Everett's Black Tentacles in that area. Doesn't say I have to. It doesn't say I have to shoot anything through it. Just the tentacles come up from the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Yeah.
pass through it technically.
But yeah, but then the wall of forest will pass through it.
Yeah, so the wall of force goes over top. But
These things come up around it.
yeah, they would kind of, because it comes from the ground, right? Alright, yeah, it's kind of a tricky thing.
Because then it's like you guys are like stacking stuff on top of each other and without
Wall
any
of force.
penalty.
Wall of Force becomes a nasty spell.
That's why it's a level 5 spell.
No, it's a tough spell. I get it. Okay, do what you have to do.
Or we could just say it's outside of the wall of force and put it here.
Yeah, I was thinking, like I was gonna rule that it has to go on once, like
Within the
wall
confines
force
of the
is
wall?
going to is gonna force it to go one way or the other. Because if nothing can pass through or go in the wall, then
That's why I asked
have
if there
to-
was a floor and a roof to it.
there is. Well, no, he didn't make a roof or a floor.
That's what I mean. If it's just a wall and there's no floor, because then you can pass through the roof or the floor.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll put it here.
Okay. So target those guys, or does that come on their turn, or how does it work again?
I believe it's on their turn. Screaming at tentacles. For the duration, these tentacles turn the ground into difficult terrain. When a creature enters the affected area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Yeah, so when it's their turns. Then it'll come into effect.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's all I got. That's all I got.
This guy. He sees something now spring up behind him or beside him. So you see, he just like slips back into the room. And the curtain closes.
And Lorilla, I found your husband.
Gross.
Fullerton, what do you do?
Sorry, I'm just trying to do a little more research into the casting spells through wall of force. Seems like majority of the people go with the if you can see it, you can do it, as long as there's not like a
As long as it's not literally passing through the wall.
yeah, as long as it's not literally passing through. But then other people are going really rules lawyer on it and using the total cover rules, which Wall of Force technically provides total cover because you can't target the creature through it, but you can still see it, so it's not technically a clear path. I don't know, it gets complicated.
I would
I'm
say, yeah.
I'm sticking with this, that if you guys are going to try and cast area of effect spells where the wall is, it's going to push the spell like he did with the wall, like his wall of fire.
It's going to be encompassed
on
within it.
one
It didn't
side or the
spill
other.
out. Yeah. It didn't
Yeah,
spill
I think-
out and encompass everything else.
It's
Yeah, I think
still
that's fair.
OP, like thinking about it, like the Abishai there, like he's trapped, right?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
fucked.
it's a
if
shame
AoE's in there,
it's a shame he's immune to fire.
right? Okay, so Wallerton.
This guy's getting ready to slice into you.
Wallerton?
Yep. I said no, and he lashes out with his staff.
Okay.
I don't play Wallerton a lot, so I don't really know what happens. But so he's gonna quarter
Smack,
stab it.
smack, pump.
Yeah. He
Smack,
usually-
smack, kick.
Okay, so you spin the staff and you crack into him.
What is that? He's gonna try again.
You spin it around. Yeah, you smash into him again.
That's a little better. And then he's gonna flurry.
You. So use a key point to do 2
Yeah, 2 more on
roundhouse
arm.
kicks. So you bring up your foot and kick him in the gut.
Second attack.
And then your knee, hit him in the ribs.
And then that last one, he's gonna put a stunning strike on it, just to see what happens. So that is.
Another key point?
Yeah.
Yeah, he failed.
So, okay, so now he's stunned, so he's stuck there.
Do you have the stun effect?
Yeah.
You can go on to that guy. Okay, so yeah, you just like whack, whack. This guy's trying to defend, and yeah, then you like, yeah, you kick him in the gut, and he's like, ooh, and then your knee comes up, hitting him in the jaw, and then he's like, yeah, completely dazed now.
Fuck. I don't want to keep Wallerton there. Because he has to maintain concentration on the wall.
Can you disengage for a key
Well, he's
point
stunned.
somehow?
He's stunned,
Oh, he's
so I
stunned.
can just walk
Oh,
away.
okay, never mind.
But then I leave the opening unguarded. Right. Okay.
I say
yeah,
go with
you'll
your
do that.
heart.
He's like, this is a lot of mental processing. I need to step away.
Chest is just like immense pressure. And that thing you inserted into it, holding the wall
He's
up.
carving a new face onto his staff of like the confused face with like the squiggly mouth.
And the spiral eyes. Ooh.
Yeah.
I guess that would be stunned. And that's all?
That's all, yeah.
Okay, Winterleaf, since you're the one that cast that wall of fire inside that barrier, you guys still know. Like, Wallerton still hasn't said, I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He hasn't
Wallerton doesn't know
notified
he did that.
anybody.
He has no idea. This is a latent ability that he's just realized he's unlocking, and he has no idea what's happening.
You notice that in the roaring flames, that he takes, the Abishai takes one of its weapons and draws it across its forearm. And some of its acidy blood drips on the ground.
Oh god. It's an alien thing.
Since you guys can do it, I can do it. You guys see nothing.
I mean, with our perception rolls, yeah, that's accurate.
Uh-oh.
Darkness.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys suddenly, all of you are drenched into this inky blackness that you cannot see. Okay, Erdan, the creature 15. He's starting his turn in there, so I don't know. Do you need to see it, or is is it a concentration spell?
Concentration, yeah. I don't think I need to see it though.
No, as long as they're in the AoE.
Yeah, like the tentacles will do their thing.
Yeah.
But they need to make a dex save, and then
So you have that, right?
yeah. But I
Just-
guess I can.
Yeah, off the combat tracker.
Just target him and roll the save. He failed.
Nice. So turn on a dexterity saving throw. Take 3d6 damage. It's pretty fucking freaking mediocre. And must succeed on a dex save throw or take 3d6 damage, and be restrained by the tentacles until the spell ends.
So put restrained on him.
That's nice. He's stuck.
I don't actually have the restraint.
It's not into the spell.
No, it's kind of weird.
I'll do it.
Then a creature restrained by the tentacles can use its action to make a strength or dex check.
To break free of the restraints.
Yeah.
At the start or end of its turn.
He wants
Doesn't
to
say.
break free.
Anything else? Well, this is the creature. So he tried to move, and yeah, then the tentacles like smashed into him and wrapped around him.
It says that it's an action. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's on its next turn. Ty.
Fuck.
It is very black.
Fucking darkness. I don't want to do this, but we can't live in darkness. And with Saloon's holy light, we shall see again.
His
All
chase's chair
truths
looks
will
like a
be
guy with a
revealed.
hood.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Daylight, which will dispel the darkness, and it'll encompass everything. The whole area. It's 60-foot radius.
60-foot bright light.
Radius. Yeah. So like the whole area just.
It's a sphere of
beams
bright
with
light.
Okay.
So I technically light up 240, like a 240 radius, because it's bright light and dim light. And I'm casting it at 5th level, because that's all I got left.
All right. Bing.
Oh
Yeah.
god, it's bright.
Large, bright lights, and Ty shouting, Saloon will guide us and restore our vision.
And it does.
It does.
But you still don't see Wallerton. Or you don't see Mantelbaum.
No. So that's my action.
Yeah.
And that was a spell, so I can't do another spell. I think, yeah, that's it. Actually, I'm gonna step up here. I'm gonna plug the hole.
Are you going through the basin?
That sounds ominous, so no.
I mean, last time you guys were here, Lorilla bathed in it. No, I'm just
Yeah, they
saying,
were.
it's like...
That was fine.
Well, actually, I guess technically you can. You have Ring of Water Walking.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so I strut my stuff and I go straight across it.
Yeah, so you just right on the
Holy
water.
Jesus.
Hey, I
I was
just
just
brought
saying
light
it's-
to darkness, man.
Yeah.
And I walked on water.
And I walked on water. Just
What's
wait
next?
for me begging this to turn into wine.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so you move up. Yeah, you see that that orc is like shaking its head, and the birds are tweet 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 around its head.
Yeah. So I can't do anything. So that's it.
Mari, you see Mandelbaum is gone.
If you're cow
Oh,
Jesus, can you turn that water into wine?
No, I turned it into milk.
Think about it for a sec, Mari. I'll be back.
I can purify food and water.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can.
No, I feel like I'm wanting it to be poison. Flavored.
I knew there was a
Flavored
chance that the Abishai was going to be immune to fire magic, but I wanted to believe that it wasn't.
They are fiends.
I
right?
know.
They're more fiends than dragons, but how would she know, right?
That's exactly it. I thought it was like a great idea
yeah.
as a glass box of fire. It's like, this problem will sort itself out. Let's focus somewhere else.
They're a
Well,
fiendish dragon, yes. Let's throw fire at them.
And Wallerton did almost the exact same thing that Ty did. I made this cool barrier, blocks off the combat, and then I step into the one spot where I can get attacked. I was like, that I shouldn't have done that.
Had a bit of a loss of what to do here.
If
Same.
you have any detected visibility, anything like that, no.
Nope.
Fairy fire?
Mm,
Guiding
Not on
bolt's
this
the
character.
closest thing I've got, but obviously I can't see it, so I can't hit it.
Yeah.
Part of me was
Reggie-
thinking cast entangle in a wide net and see what gets caught up in it, but that catches us up in it too.
Yeah.
yeah, please don't.
Yeah, literally my
Oh,
only option would be to do Evards, where we're at.
like for the music, I was reading that you could turn on audio creator mode or something like that.
I tried it. Didn't work.
Oh, still didn't work. Okay.
Yeah, I futzed around with those, and that's when I finally was like, all right, it's either I spend an hour troubleshooting this or we just go without. I've got music playing for the stream, but obviously you guys can't hear it, so.
Well, and I clicked on the link that you provided, which is like 80s electronic dungeon music.
Yeah.
Right, Mari, what do you do?
Holding my action. Strike out at anything that comes within reach. She will try and protect the mistress here.
I do know one way of making this guy appear.
To go on.
Kill the woman.
No. That's
No,
not happening.
you're not killing my cousin.
Okay, so you just stand there, shield up.
Yeah.
Are you, so you're holding your
Ready.
action?
Readying a physical attack. In case something
Winter
comes
Leaf
up.
just needs to go into heat.
Wow.
Meow.
Winterleaf,
Meow.
what do you do?
Winterleaf,
It was black, like inky black. You couldn't see anything else. Sudden, here, at the power of Sun Moon.
I'm going to.
I forgot to roll on that one, but I guess I'm giving it to you.
Winterleaf, since the fire is being maintained in the box
It's
there,
contained,
and
yeah.
she's assuming all is going well in there because she keeps seeing that thing appear, but it must be dying, so that's fine. And so then I'm going to.
And Mandelbaum is gone.
Mandelbaum's gone, so this problem is sorting itself out rapidly. I'm going to produce flame and hurl the fireball at the orc guy. And say,
The
"Ty,
one
duck."
The one that's stunned.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm figuring he might be an easier target.
If you roll really bad, there's a chance of hitting Ty.
Still rolled really bad. And I didn't roll a 1 though.
No. Yeah, so Ty, you hear Winterleaf say duck or step to the... So you kind of, press against the wall and this mote of flames flies past you and strikes the thing. Roll your damage.
Unreal. That's it.
Okay, yeah, you strike into him, but the flames burn on him, but he doesn't even kind of notice it. He's just still trying to get his bearings. Gorilla. As far as you can tell, nothing has noticed you.
Really, you're not blacked out anymore, pal. The sun's shining on your face.
I lose a little bit of stealth.
But the only target you can see... Well, you can see the two tiger creatures. You can see the Abishai against... But you've figured it out that there's some kind of barrier that's holding him back. There's that
The
one
two
orc.
guards just like pressing up against the, it's like pressing up against the glass.
They're
like,
trying to
what is that?
move. Well, the one tried to move, and you see he's wrapped up in tentacles, and the other one's attempting to do the same. He's trying to move as well.
My Mandelbaum's just gone.
And you don't see Mandelbaum anywhere.
Are there any windows here? Where were you
There is
gone
not.
to? Oh, God,
You
give me
see
that.
above where the Abishai is, the ceiling is starting to collapse because it caught on fire.
Oh, good. Thanks, Steve.
You're welcome. That's what I do.
Oh. Okay, well, I see through everyone's legs, I see Ty fighting one orc. So I'll try to shoot him with.
That's burnt and beat up, like he's bleeding bad, and he's leaning against the wall, trying to move.
Try to put him out of his misery. No advantage, I'm assuming, for obviously.
Oh, and you'll get advantage anyway because he's stunned.
Oh,
When you attack them, it'll give you advantage.
then I will use sharpshooter. No, I won't, because it sounds like he's almost dead. I will not use sharpshooter.
Okay.
I changed my mind. Oh, thank God.
One, now the bullet goes in the back of Ty's head. Okay,
Sleep
no.
damage.
It actually, Ty, as you're trying to move, yeah, you feel something like skip off your shoulder plate. Give it a, you know, the gnome has reflective shot. Ding goes off of you and hits the thing in the head.
I never missed my
Yeah.
That counts as my kill. It's like a hockey goal. Bounced off me.
Does the assist,
Yeah, yeah, it just strikes the thing like in the throat and it just like gurgles and just like falls down. Leans against the wall, dead. Anything else? You moving or?
Yeah, I'm gonna move behind the chair this time.
Okay.
Oh, if I'm tied again. Do I bump into him behind the bomb? Is he also hiding behind the chair?
Yeah, you bump into him. He's like, "This is my spot." At least you have like a more bigger, solid object you can try and hide behind.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna declare if Wallerton gets attacked that forces a concentration, he has 2 inspiration points. He will use them as needed to keep the wall up.
You're the one controlling them, so.
I know. I'm just because if you attack and do damage, it'll automatically roll concentration.
Just throwing that out preemptively.
Declaring
You want
that.
you want advantage on the concentration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That way, I know I don't call it afterwards because I failed, kind of thing, right? Calling it ahead of time.
Okay, this thing tries to move Erdan on creature 2. Do your thing.
Yeah. Spell.
See, it's trying to get out of the thing. Yeah, it failed.
Bad cat.
Do your damage, and it becomes restrained as well.
It does.
Okay. These guys are like, we're useless. Reggie.
Okay. So, Reggie can find invisible things, but it would turn everybody glowy and get attacked with advantage.
I'm thinking we gotta push. We gotta push into that room.
Do
So
whatever
what are
you
you
think
doing?
you need to do.
Screw it. Reggie's going to cast Fairy Fire, 20-foot cube. Hold on. Trying to think of which way he would go. Probably,
You got to put it in proper squares.
yeah.
It won't pass into the beyond the wall of force.
No. Yeah, he's gonna plop it down there.
Okay. So you how do you cast it?
Out of the belt buckle, fiddle with it, and out pops it. It like showers glitter out.
It's a
Purple
glitter
glitter.
bomb.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see that whole area, just gets showered with your sparklies, and you see it settle on. So put it onto Erdan and Winterleaf. Does
Yep.
it do yourself as well?
Yes, it would. I don't have the effects, so you guys will have to drop it on yourselves.
of like advantage. What does it do?
It grants advantage on attacks versus you.
Okay. Okay, so you, but as you look around, the glitter doesn't settle on anything else.
Balls.
Just the three of you.
Well, took the gamble.
Can you cancel that now?
Yeah, right.
You guys look fabulous.
Well, not
Yeah.
this time. On his next turn, he can. Yeah. Wait. Not your turn yet, or Dan?
Kind of figured.
Okay. Ty. Was there something else you wanted to do, Reg?
Nope, I just swapped out my spells so that I can target everyone and do that.
Oh, yeah. So those three of you put the effect on.
Where do we grab the effect from?
I'm doing it for
Oh, okay.
You're,
He-
you're
he-
Mari
he-
right now, so just so you know.
you. Oh shit, that's right.
Ty, you feel an assault on your mind. I need you to make a saving throw, wisdom save, and you guys see Mandelbaum appear.
Okay, I'm going to use Ty's inspiration for this. Wisdom save?
Wisdom.
Oh, I forgot to click advantage. I'll roll
Roll
another
it
d20.
again.
Fuck, jeez.
Okay. You guys see Ty suddenly looks towards Mandelbaum. And Ty, you see Mandelbaum point. He points at let's see. He points at Wallerton. Aren't you controlling Wallerton? There you go. You get to fight yourself. He points at Wallerton and says, "I don't like this guy. Kill him." And you go, "Yes, friend. I will kill him."
Dominate spell.
Dominate person. Yeah. So, and he looks at Wallerton and go, "I don't like you either," because I just said that. Oops. And he, Wallerton, you see he's behind you, and you're not surprised. But you see those weird hands lash out at you as he tries to claw into you. This will be futile. It was on a 20 and rolled off, but I still hit. So Wallerton, you feel this. Oh, sorry, you didn't roll your concentration again because you took damage. So put the spell back on because you
Yeah.
made it.
Ooh, lucky.
I can't change the duration though, I don't think. Oh well, this is round 2 with it, I believe.
You like you know that your mind isn't as stable as it should be, but all of a sudden these like horrifying thoughts and images start flooding your brain, and this another claw comes around to hit you, but you're thrashing around, manages to elude the second claw. You are cursed now. No dramatic music to like da-na-na. There, I did it. Da-na-na. Erdan. You see Wallerton just starts like screaming and clutching at his head. And
Like,
Ty, you're not mindless. You're not just gonna run over and just try and like throttle him with your bare hands. Like, you'll use whatever powers you have.
Not much left.
So I'm gonna throttle him with my hands.
I'm going to cast a 4th level Scorching Ray at Metal.
Alrighty.
That gives me 5 attacks.
Okay. Roll your 5 attacks.
Without doing
them
damage?
all
Oh, it's
at,
doing
yep. 3 hits, 4 hits, and the last one's a miss. So you just like pull out the crystal and the energy channels through it. Yeah, these 5 beams of light flare out, strike into it. 4 of the 5 strike into it. He made his concentration.
Fuck!
You did? No, it says it expired.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't read the second one. Yeah, so you're like boom, 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 boom. And these things strike into him. And Ty, as you're like starting to move towards Wallerton, your mind seems to clear. And you don't feel like you want to kill him unless you want to. But it's up to you. Oh, sorry, Erdan, you doing anything
Some
else?
days it's 50-50, you know.
Erdan, you doing anything else?
Nope, that's all I have, I think. I try patting out the fairy fire on me. Go away, go away!
Clouds of sparkles fly everywhere.
It's mixed with glue. Sorry.
I'm fabulous.
The worst. Glue and sparkles.
Wallerton.
Gonna step down. I don't like you. And go thwacky thwacky.
Okay.
Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, that's what he does. Wrong thing. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go
you
all
strike.
in, so I'm just gonna roll attacks. And he's gonna flurry of blows that too. Actually, he's gonna try a stunning strike first on that last hit.
Okay. So you whack him. He succeeds.
Okay. So I'll roll the damage for those two. Whack and whack.
Okay, just beating into him. You see, he's bringing his arms up and trying to use them to defend himself.
Okay, now he's gonna flurry of blows and do my first unarmed against him. Oh, there it is.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm gonna stunning strike that one as well. I'll roll my damage. Nice damage too.
Heck yeah.
And then let's see if
Kicking
I
the
stun
shit out of
him.
him. Succeeds.
Succeeds. Okay. So second unarmed attack.
Nice.
Hey, you strike him
That-
again.
And he's gonna do another stunning strike.
Just trying to lock him
Do
down
these all take? Do
Key.
these all take?
every time.
Key?
All takes key. He's got one left.
I was gonna say he only had like 7 or something.
He's got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he does have 7. So I've used 6. I've got it all tracked.
He's succeeded.
Fucker.
Well,
That's
it's a Constitution save. He's got a pretty good con. Apparently.
Okay. That is it.
Well, these were the first save was this. The second save was this.
Nice.
So. Okay, so you just like pummeling him. You see him taking hits, blood coming from him. Then when you're done, you're like, he's like, just kind of wipes the blood from his chin. Toothy grin again. Okay, you guys see through the flames that are still roaring. You guys see the Abishai just like leaps into the air with its wings and crashes through the burnt out ceiling. Disappears from sight. Okay, this thing, the restrains, it can make a check, you said?
Takes damage too.
As an action.
Yeah, as an action, he can choose to try and break free.
Do the damage.
But he takes the damage. Where's that damage? I have too many things open. It's not the one. Fuck.
Save or check, you said strength or dex?
Strength of dex, they pick.
He's gonna try and
If it's dex, I can roll it. If it's strength, it's a DC 17.
So it's a save or check?
That is an important distinction. Creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take damage. Creature restrained can use its action to make a check. Strength or dex check.
Okay. DC what?
17.
Take that.
Damn! Yeah, slowed him down for a little while.
So he breaks free. But that's his action. So then he's just gonna move 5 feet and get tangled up again.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Ty,
Um,
you were moving towards Wallerton, but then you stopped.
yeah. But if I keep moving forward, I'm gonna leave this area exposed for other things to step through.
Is what it is.
But yeah, fuck it. Mandelbaum. I'm just gonna walk over the fountain again. Pull up the mace.
When you're pulling up your mace, You don't see it, but Winterleaf's raising the stone, her stone tablet behind you.
Hit it with everything you got. Yeah, I'll take a swing.
I'm gonna boost it.
Fuck.
Never
Roll
mind.
again.
Guess it doesn't matter on that one.
That is such a mic roll. 1,
That's
1, and
good.
11.
Okay, so you like just step forward and try and smack this thing with your mace, and yeah, Mandelbaum just like definitely steps to the side, and you just kind of stumble forward, but you don't fall prone or lose your weapon. Nothing
That ends
else
my turn.
But that ends your turn. Yeah, you're all disoriented from stumbling with the miss. You were going for the big, trying to crush his skull heave. Do the corkscrew yourself into the ground.
Mari,
Mari.
smite him.
Get in there, Mari.
I feel like Mari wouldn't leave whatever her name is behind.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
really
you see
thick.
some shadowy figure behind the throne now.
Yeah.
Hurry.
Mari knows that the only way to save this girl is to take out Mandelbaum. So stabby stabby with the rapier.
So you'd like rush forward.
Estrada.
Stab out.
Yeah. You weren't targeting.
Oh. There we go.
You hit though.
Okay.
And he dies.
Like real.
Again?
You see, yeah, like
I have a deja vu here.
your rapier like lashes out. You thrust it forward and punctures into him. And this time you don't have to roll percent, but just before you do it, you see the look of fear on his face just as you're about to do it. Like he was
That kind of
fearing-
looked like the.
yeah, not surprised that you killed him, but like he had fear before you even thrust your weapon into his chest. But then he just he just explodes into like a ball of flame. Disappears.
Now Mari feels bad. She could have saved him, probably.
As do his guards.
They go poof.
They all go poof.
Excellent.
Yeah. He goes poof as well.
Well, I'm glad I didn't waste a smite on that.
But and then you look around and, well, right now you don't see any opponents. The Abishai, the pieces of the roof are crumbling down. burning inside.
Fire's still ripping.
It's like about 8 feet up.
Alright, so the fire will be contained with the wall of force so far into that square.
For now.
Yeah, it's not. You don't see the rest of the roof isn't spreading.
It's like
burning.
Winter Leaf, can we maybe tone that down?
Turn the fire off. Just saying.
Okay,
That's
then,
it for Mari. Yeah.
So, okay. You still see Wallerton is still like screaming and clutching his head. Even though he like fought, like he attacked normally, but his eyes are like all rolling in his skull, and he's
Like
turning
normal?
and he's turning towards Ty, and he's raising his quarterstaff.
Voices are louder. Make it stop.
Yeah, but that's pretty standard.
Winterleaf, what do you do? You see Wallerton has turned towards Ty and is getting ready to beat him.
What am I going to do? I'm gonna let down the wall of fire for starters. I'm gonna let my concentration down.
Yep.
And I don't have anything that can help Wallerton unless we're gonna kill him.
Well,
Like,
No, we're not killing Warl.
So here's the thing: is normally in this circumstance I'd cast Entangle and trap him there, but you guys would be trapped literally beside him, so it would do no good to anybody.
Yeah, because it's
Sit
not
there.
just one.
It's not
person
just
you can
and the wall would make it super concentrated.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna
again?
do?
I need you to make a concentration attempt, Wallerton, at disadvantage. Like your mind is completely
Super shattered.
right now.
This-
yeah.
Well.
So you guys all see for a few seconds there's a shimmer of like energy that ripples around the room, and then it's gone. Then you see the fire in the ceiling is basically gone out, but there's a pretty big, like a 5 by 10 foot area that's been burned out, exposed to the sky now.
I'm gonna let them handle that and run into here to see what was
Okay.
behind the curtain. Oh, I'm stuck.
Because I closed the
Okay, yeah,
door.
all good. There's nobody in here?
When you move inside, yeah, looks like a bed chamber, lavishly decorated bed chamber, but you don't see any figure in here. That assassin orc that ran in here, you don't know.
That's what I was gonna say, because I saw
The
him
whole-
run in
the-
here, but
The whole eastern wall, the east wall there it's kind of just like a big arched window opening.
okay.
So you could have easily just jumped through there. and
Got it.
went out.
So I'm just gonna shout behind me, there's nobody in here. That orc's got away. That's it. That's all I can do.
Lorilla kind of peek around the throne.
I'm gonna stay hidden until something nasty shows
The
up.
Mandelbaum's wife is still there.
Yeah, I'm hiding behind her, so I know.
Holding her up as a shield.
You'll never find me. No, I'll just wait it out. I won't move.
Okay, yeah, you don't see any more enemies that you can tell, other than Wallerton is like freaking out and getting ready to strike out at Ty. Reggie.
Reggie, sorry, Reggie's going to drop Fairy Fire
Okay, take concentration.
as his
So
action.
Winterleaf and Erdan, the glitter just falls from your body.
that's nice.
Well, I think dropping spells doesn't cost anything, does it?
No, you just stop concentrating on it.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
take an action or anything. So what do? Wallerton is turning to fight Ty, and not like he's just like screaming. His eyes aren't even like focusing on Ty. He's just turned to him and he's getting ready to kung fu his ass.
Oh, there's
Holy
no
crap,
way
purple
I can
squirrels.
restrain him or anything. Shoot.
Yeah, I had nothing.
Hold on here, just a second.
You're not to help you, but your arms can grapple and hold and stuff.
Yeah. But he's got a 20 dexterity and AC out the wazoo. There's no way he's going to get him. But he'll try.
Erdan has faith that you can do this.
But your strength is like 19 now, though, too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah,
you
so-
have to. Are you using all four
No, I'm going to sheath my sword and I'm going to try and restrain him with my arms.
Okay. So you just use your little arms.
Yeah.
All right.
They're beefy arms though, right now. Magically beefy.
Wallerton, yeah, you see something coming towards you, trying to leap at you.
To
I'm
him, he's like
assuming
a octopus monster is
Yeah.
coming towards me.
Yeah.
Like a spider.
Yeah.
You're intent on hitting Ty, so, but you will try to avoid, obviously.
Yeah.
Like you would use your dexterity to try and get out of the way.
So that's strength versus dex.
Yeah, it's your strength check versus his dex check.
Yeah, whatever I would choose, right? Whichever
Yeah.
would be better. Athletics.
Ugh.
Actually, no, that's Ty. Never mind. I was like, his athletics is really good. That's it.
Oh, yeah. So you
The hell,
just like
Dan?
I thought you had this.
Octopus, stay away
you
from
run
me.
over there and yeah, you try to like grapple him. You're going low, like trying to tackle him to the ground, and he just definitely like jumps in the air, using his agility and
Think so.
monkness.
Yep.
And at the same time, this is just for flavor. When he does that, yeah, then he just does like a side kick and he tries to kick Ty in the head. So Wallerton attack Ty. Just an unarmed attack. Like you're totally, my kung fu is better than yours. Haha. Yeah, he strikes Ty like right in the chest. Roll the damage. Oh jeez, and
Wow,
you lose
my
your
saves. Fuck. My
So
saves. and I-
the bless spell is ended as he hits you more like right in the chops, hits you in the jaw. You kind of like stumble back. You weren't really expecting it because you were looking at Reggie trying to like grapple him. Erdan, you see Wallerton kick Ty in the face, land deftly on his feet, getting ready to attack him.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Old person?
I don't have old person. There's not much I can do other than hold the blight unless in case that Ashopti comes back.
So anything?
Nope, that's about all I got. If the Ashopti comes back, I will blight it. But other than that,
The Abishai?
the Abishai. What did I say? Ashopti.
I was like, what is he talking about?
You say a Shopti, I say Abishai. Tomato, tomato.
The Ashopti is a unit in Warhammer. I think.
Okay, Wallerton, you need to make another wisdom saving throw.
I will. Can Reggie use a flash of genius on him, yelling at him to snap out of it? We're your friends.
Okay, yeah, you like Wallerton. Yeah, you use that as like, we are your
That's
friends.
a +5.
Look at spear step.
I-
Concentrate on spear step.
I will also use some of the energy out of my stone tablet to give him like cosmic omen, which allows him to roll a d6 on top of his save too.
Okay, so +5.
Jesus fuck.
You're gonna need it. 17?
Odd.
Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong button. It's supposed to be even. There you go.
$17, you say? I can't remember what the DC was. Give me 1 second. That's exactly what it was.
Nice.
Did you just make
The
it?
17.
Yeah.
Let's
He
go.
Just made it.
Holy. That's the first time I've used Cosmic Omen.
Yeah, if he didn't have that, he wouldn't have. He would still been trying to beat everybody up. So Wallerton, you hear the voices of your comrades filtering through the madness, and it gets to you enough that you kind of shake your head. The violent and horrifying images flood out,
What's going on?
and then the normal weird images remain.
Everybody looks a little cartoony in Wallerton's eyes all the time. It's like perma LSD, like that guy from like the 60s.
And you guys are out of combat. Man, the bomb wasn't that hard. There's too many. Well, the wall of force helped, obviously, that separated everything. But
That was huge.
what do you guys do?
I is going
rushes
to
back.
is going to determine what happened to Wallerton if I can.
You have medicine.
Yeah.
Do a medicine check. When you check that claw mark that he got hit by mantle bomb, yeah, there's some kind of infection that came with it.
But it doesn't look like a disease or
No, it was a curse.
it was a curse.
But
Mark-
he made his save. He's overcome the curse.
Oh, so he's not cursed still.
No, which I shall remove that from you.
Okay. That's
No,
so
he's
it
not
looks
still
like
cursed.
It looks like it's healing of some kind or it's being resisted.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to explain it to him in like explaining something to a child. That he was
Go
cursed.
ahead. Talk to yourself.
Wallerton, you were affected. The scratch marks on it, they left an imperfection, but they have now been cleaned up. You have resisted it. It's gone away.
And Wallerton says,
Cool. Thank the spear staff for this.
are you keeping that spell going, Erdan? Yeah, the black tentacles just revert back into the floor. The ground, the floor is kind of broken up there a bit. What do you guys do?
Mari, you got the girl. I'm gonna check for the other orc and see if he went down here.
Yeah.
There was nothing left of his body.
A Mandelbaum?
Yeah.
No, his body just like erupted into a ball of flame and he disappeared.
I'm gonna check his room for spellbooks.
Okay. So you guys go in and you search. So you find, you can see there's a bed, there's a trunk in the corner. And there's a table, stools. You don't see
Do you
any.
think there's anything arcane on the table, or is it just like an empty table?
Well, there is a book there, but
I've never had an issue with opening random books. And that one doesn't look evil at all.
hang on. Reading.
Uh-oh.
Is that what Erdan says too every time he reads?
Uh-oh. Well, Then with his tongue stapled to the front.
Yeah, the book, when you open it, it's written in a language that you don't understand. It looks old, the book. The pages are yellowing and curling at the edges and stuff, and the writing is faded, but it's written in a language that you do not understand.
I'll hold on to it. If need be, I can use comprehend languages on it. Read it that way.
But the one thing that does stand out is on the table there is this like very rich looking golden goblet. What are the rest of you guys doing? Because it's only Winterleaf and Erdan that's in that room.
I'm keeping an eye out. I'm watching Erdan go through that, but I'm also like searching the room. I know they've got it behind me, but I'm keeping an eye especially out this direction because I'm expecting that orc to jump out of nowhere.
That's what I'm doing with both of the characters. I'm looking out to see if I can see the orc.
And I'm taking proper advantage of my alert feat.
So since it's the same character, same person controlling him, both Wallerton and Ty, because you guys are on the second level, you're looking out, and you see off to the east, at kind of the edge of the clearing that this structure is in, Mandelbaum structure,
Like way over there kind of thing.
yeah,
Ish.
yeah, right at where the jungle is starting to encroach in this area. Yeah, you see the Abishai and that orc. But the Abishai like picks up the orc and it starts flying to the southeast.
Like away from us?
Away from you.
Okay, then I'll turn. They're
And
gone.
it flies into the jungle. It doesn't go above the tree line.
Yeah, I'll turn around and say they have fled. They have left the area.
The Abishai has left the building.
Again,
How do you know?
that's
how do you know
twice.
it's the same one?
That's twice now. If it's not the same one, that's two different Abishais we sent off with a wall of force.
It does. Does Winterleaf say that, or is this Mike just?
That's just me saying that's funny. No, Winterleaf is like dialed in. She is watching every single corner, every aspect of this room, waiting for something to pop out. I don't care what happens to that girl. She could die for all I care. It's one more mouth to feed.
So the rest of you are guarding the wife.
No, I think I'm over there seeing if there's any change since Mandelbaum has died. Maybe
There is
something has
not.
changed. No. Wallerton is moving in here. Caesar Dan is solely focused on a book and is going to search the rest of the room for like
There
a
is
chest
a large
or anything.
chest in the corner there.
Ooh, shiny.
It is
Scan-
well crafted, and it appears to be like an internal lock on it.
Okay. Can he move it?
Do you try?
He's just gonna like go up to the side, just start like trying to drag it out into the center.
Yeah, it moves.
Okay, yeah, he's just gonna drag it out over here.
It's heavy, but like you have more than like you don't have like 9 strength or something.
14.
Yeah, so that's above average. So yeah, you drag it out. So Winterleaf and Erdan, you see Wallerton drag this chest past you out into the other room.
I'm
Gotta
gonna
get
sh-
to check for traps.
I'm gonna shake my head slightly, but it's like it's the least ridiculous thing that's happened in the last hour.
Ty is also going to suggest at this point that maybe we should try to get some rest here while we can.
Before we head to the tower.
Okay.
Yep.
So I said, so there's that book, but you can't read it. It's in a weird language, and there's a golden goblet.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Can I investigate it, see if it looks arcane? Or like if there's any ruins or anything written on it?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Wow. That
Okay.
was a hard fight.
Without picking it up, you're just kind of trying to look. You think there's some kind of something like inscribed into it, but you have to pick it up to look at it closely.
I'll yell at Reggie. Reggie!
What?
Tinkering.
Oh my god. Why
Lorella,
do
you
you
saw
do magic?
Wallerton drag this chest out.
Yeah, so all we hear in the building right now is Reggie, and then Wallerton shouting, Lorella!
See, the gnomes
What?
are sought after.
I'm kind of like stroking my chin. Like, what do you think of this? Pointing to Goblet.
I don't know. Pick it up. I'll see if it curses you. I've been cursed twice. I don't want to do it number 3.
Just look at it. What do you see?
I'll look at it.
You pick it up.
I don't pick it up because I'm not.
Okay.
No,
Make an investigation check. You kind of like bend down. So yeah, you get a little, like, you push one of those stools over so you can stand on it to get a better look at it.
I've got like my jeweler's monocle in.
Yeah. Yeah, you got your artificer tools out. You look at it, and yeah, there's something inscribed on it, but it's in a language you do not understand.
There's writing on it right here, Dan.
Yeah, it's actually inside the bowl, like, of the goblet.
See, if you had picked it up, you would have seen it right away.
Do you know what it says?
It says, "I'm fine, pick me up."
Kind of
No, I can't.
look down my nose at him. I don't believe you.
You
I
believe it,
cannot read it.
Yeah, you can't read it, but you recognize the characters that it's written in Elvish.
It's probably written in Elvish. I mean, it looks Elvish to me, but
Yeah, the design looks like that.
they're
The
flowy
craftsmanship.
and girly.
I will. Being an Elvish. Oh, Elvish. Oh, nothing Elvish can be evil. I'll
It's
pick it
probably
up and
low
try-
Elvish, nothing you would understand.
Well, I can parse their tongue though. It is distasteful.
So do you pick it up?
I'll pick it up and try and read what's on the inside.
Okay, so you grab the goblet, and nothing happens.
Now
So
try
you
and
pick
put
it
it
up
down.
You look inside the cup, and written in Elvish, it says "Sorrow of Humidus."
Oh, that's a good one.
We need one of the key pieces that's in here. Is that it?
Might well be it.
I know what can make the key. Probably goes with that. It's probably the Orb of Weeping.
That would seem likely, yes. Do we
Did
have
we
that?
lose an item at one point to these guys?
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, we
the
lost
the Watcher's Eye has been turned into one of the keys, which Erdan had.
But we did lose the Chronicles of Humidus to
Originally,
one of the
yeah.
Abishais.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
But you guys found the second copy in the in Gardenia's crypt, like
Yeah.
Humanus's wife.
Yep.
That Erdan tried to take, and he punished him. So
Okay.
Hey, if they didn't want me to take it, it shouldn't have been invisible.
do you, Wallerton, were you calling Lorilla over?
Yeah.
Lorilla, are you?
How do you know where I am?
I know. That's why I'm shouting.
He's just shouting out to the room.
You got used to just yelling to the room instead of talking to Laura.
Can you find traps?
I can try.
That's an investigation check.
I'll search for traps. That is fine.
I'm proficient in investigation, so I'll help you do it.
Give yourself advantage.
I like to live dangerously, so I'll do a disadvantage. Oh,
Ooh.
too many ones.
You only have 5 to investigation.
+5. Yes.
As far as you can tell, it's not trapped.
No traps.
Lock?
It is locked. Yeah.
Can you dig it?
This is the one that. This is the chest that last time it went. Warning, warning.
I was gonna say, I think I tried this one.
Oh.
I
we need to
picked it
dispel it?
successfully before. Wow,
I mean,
It
never
hasn't
mind. I
been
didn't
a
say
while.
anything.
Erdan!
Winterleaf doesn't know any of that.
I jump into the water. Ah,
So you're
I'm
not trying to unlock it.
no, because I've already unlocked it. I know all its secrets. It just beeps at me in Elvish.
Erdan!
But
Can you make this chest be quiet?
it's not speaking.
Apparently, according to Lorilla, if you try to open it, it yells at you. You dispel magic?
Nope.
What kind of wizard are you?
One who hasn't been to a library in years.
It's like you will
I
shut
spent
up when
400 years in a library and I've been in one in like
you will shut up when I'm in the presence of books.
Tight. No, I can't do it either. Mari!
What do you need, Arcana?
Dispel
I
magic.
dispel magic.
Mari's not listening. She's focused on
The girl.
lady.
The woman is breathing, but that's it. She is not conscious.
The best I can offer is a guidance in this trying time.
Could I do a Arcana check on that chest to see if I could see any how it's chanted,
Sure, go ahead.
or if there'd be any way for me to disable it? Oh,
Okay, you look closely. It's a very ornate-looking chest, very colorful, but yeah, you determine there's a pattern on there. That there's some arcane symbols. That if it was to be opened, it will explode. Unless you have the key. Unless you have the key.
Search his robes.
He's gone. He disappeared.
He took his robes off.
Oh, that's
no,
a good.
he
Oh.
dropped it like a kilt, like a
Yeah, it
Just
went
the-
around. It went
just
around
his
his
bra.
waist.
yeah. He just exposed, wanted to like show off his guns, I guess.
His rippling pecs.
Yeah.
We'll search for a key
I
then.
will. Yeah, I will say that as I step away from the
Exploding
Exploding
box. Wallerton's like, it couldn't be that bad.
Okay, where do you search? I hear someone's typing.
Sorry.
Reggie is gonna get up. He's gonna go into the room and he's gonna start searching under the pillow.
Reggie is getting out?
Not Reggie,
No.
Wallerton.
Don't you be playing my character.
I was gonna say, like, what?
Okay, so you go in there and you like look at the bed and you flip the pillow up and there's the key.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wallerton.
And I'm not just doing that to give it to you. I was just gonna hide it in the most obvious place.
Nice. Wallerton just starts laughing. Goes back
Just
to
like,
the chest.
here it is. So I
Goes
figured you
back.
guys would be searching it all over the terrace and ripping things apart, tearing apart the fountain, looking
Spend-
for stuff.
Spend 8 hours literally just looking for the key.
What's under
And
the
he
pillow.
will, no second thought, with confidence, just put it in there and turn it.
Inside the box is a note that says, "What, you thought I would store my stuff in here, you idiots?"
Boom.
So you pop it open, and first thing you see, which may not be you care about, but it's filled with gold pieces.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you just start shoveling like to the side, like out
Throwing it
of
out.
the.
What is this junk?
We're rich.
There's hundreds and hundreds of gold pieces in here.
He takes it and flicks some into the pool, making wishes every time.
But as you dig through it, you come across a vial with liquid in it, a scroll tube, and a small, highly polished wooden box.
Spear staff, I got a new friend for you.
I will put that stuff in the party sheet.
Okay, let's not use the scroll immediately without thinking this through.
I was gonna say, you might want to spend some time scribbling down spells into your book.
Are you taking the money? The gold.
I
don't
was going to
think-
assume that the money is being scooped onto the floor and then immediately re-scooped into the bag.
Yep. That
Someone
checks
quickly
out.
counts it, and there's 1,525 gold pieces.
How? Jeez.
That's a lot of gold.
Then we got a
So,
bag of holding.
1525 plus, because you guys already have 452 in there. So what is that?
Yeah.
19.
Dude was
uh,
practically a leprechaun.
77.
Sure. Sounds like a good number.
Yeah, Uppercom.
And for some
So we
reason,
gotta
there's two platinum pieces in there too.
So I'm assuming the signet ring is the box?
Yeah.
Was in the box or?
Yeah, no, when you open the box, it's like a ring box. You open it up and there's a ring in it. My bad.
I hold it up as I'm kneeling down in front of the chest, and Reggie, I'm assuming, is beside
Yeah.
me scooping up the gold. I'm gonna turn
Yeah.
to him as I'm on my knee and open it up.
I appreciate the gesture, Walsh, but no, I'm saving myself.
You open the box, but it's empty because Lorilla already took the ring.
She ran away though.
We'll find it in a couple days when I find it.
Yeah. And yeah, you took the goblet,
Yeah.
Yeah.
golden
yeah,
goblet that
goblet.
says the sorrow of Humidus in it. written in Elvish.
Yep. That's probably a good time to sit and identify those things.
But yeah, I was gonna, like I said, Ty's suggesting that this,
Wrestling
even
in
if
here.
the effects of Mandelbaum are wearing off and it's not as safe, I believe that the denizens of the forest or the jungle, it's gonna take them a while to realize it. So it might give us a bit of time.
Yeah,
to
at this
get some
point,
rest.
everything still looks like it did before. The fountain thing is still flowing, and everything looks pristine, and
So,
nothing is like it's not something starting to collapse or crumble, other than the hole in the roof where the fire burned.
So we go into Mandelbaum's room there. We'll block off the window. Maybe.
With?
And just
pretty
curtains
big.
or something, right? Just try to hang
There is
stuff
no-
up.
Yeah, I say there is no curtains.
You could be better off. Oh no, never mind. It's the same in the other room.
Yeah. At least there we could maybe hide a little bit along the south wall, right? And stay out of view as much as we can.
Lorilla just
and-
took a lap.
Here we'll be able to see anybody coming up the front steps.
Just take a look outside and see what's going on.
And we're away from the hole in the roof too.
Is that where we want to maybe pause it for the night?
You put the woman on the bed.
Yeah, but I would turn the bed though, and so she's not as much of a target from the window.
As you lay her on
Alright.
the bed erupts in flame and she dies. And Winterleaf's like, all of that for what?
My daylight is eventually going to wear out too. How long does that last?
So,
An hour.
yeah, Reggie, you're like looking at that orb and looking at that cup.
Does it look like they'll fit together?
Do you try?
Well, the orb's useless to me in here anyway, so yep.
Okay, yeah. When you stick the orb into the goblet, yeah, you hear this like click sound, and you start to see the crystal starts to dissolve. And as it dissolves, it's just filling up the cup with the liquid.
Now you gotta fucking drink it.
Okay.
Yeah, still till after just a few seconds, the entire orb of weeping is gone, and there's just this clear liquid left in the goblet. Everybody in the room, when this is completed, you all guys, everybody gets a wave of sorrow and despair rushes over you. As the weight of all the pain that Humidus has felt over his life weighs on you guys. But then it quickly passes. I was going to do more of some weird effect, but I decided not to. But you guys all have a feeling of how much loss Humidus suffered in his lifetime.
We think of Crow and Whitley.
Oof. Well, ouch.
Look at Winterleaf and go, you're next. You were cursed with him as your overlord.
I think.
And
Y-
but so,
well,
so now
try-
you have a goblet filled with liquid.
Does it spill out?
It doesn't
Is it like-
overflow.
No, but like if he was to tip it, does it look like it's gonna leak out, or is it like magically held in there?
Reggie, are you trying to drip some onto the ground or anything?
I don't think that's what it's for.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Reg, before we quit here.
A wisdom
Otherwise-
saving throw? Reggie?
Yeah. Reggie, yes.
Otherwise, I don't know. You can put it into the bag, hold it, can't you? Like vertically, just.
Technically, maybe, yeah.
The DC was low. You instinctively figure, like, as you're kind of like, as Ty was
Swirl it around the cup.
or maybe it was Wallerton, like, hey, try and spill it. I don't know. And yeah, you try to tip it, but instinctively you're thinking, we can't spill a drop.
This is important.
How do we keep this so it doesn't spill?
And yeah, you just immediately have this sense that we need all the liquid in this goblet because it is the key that you need.
Oh, that was stupid of us then.
Well, like I said, I think we could put it into the bag, and as long as you don't die and the contents spill out, I think it'll be fine, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
whether he's dead, we got other problems.
This endless bag of holding that can hold like everything.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
it's getting full.
When you have
Tell
a
us.
bunch of junk in there, you can take out. I'm sure.
No, there's
It's not
no
junk, it's treasure.
So yeah, you tell your comrades that yeah, we need every drop of liquid in this goblet. Because
Could we maybe
it
dump
is
it into a
the
water
key,
skin?
one of the keys you need for the bolt.
Well, if we
Do you
dump
think
a
all the keys
board-
were just going to be like actual skeleton keys? Come on, it's got to be something
Yeah.
fun.
every time we pour it, I guess you run the risk of it not
Yeah.
making it, right? Get the saran wrap out, cover it up. Ty is going to take whatever furniture is
Not
movable
bolted down.
and create a barrier with the window to create additional cover.
I'll help you with that.
There's like that table and the bed.
Table, like the throne chair thing. Is that
Oh,
mobile?
if you're going in the other room?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
It's
some
gonna-
bookshelves out
Bookcases,
there.
yeah. Anything I can find that creates a visual block and somewhat barricade, leaving little gaps for like visual, like peeking through and stuff. But whatever
Okay.
barrier I can get,
We're taking a long rest here.
I think it's worth a try.
We're
Gonna
gonna
try, yeah.
So Winterleaf goes, I can help here. And says to the party to stand back.
Stand back where?
Around the bomb, right?
When you're casting.
Winterleaf's going to cast Erupting Earth. And basically bring stone up from the ground. In that 20-foot cube.
Okay.
So it's 20 feet all the way around. And so what I'm going to do is thematically,
Difficult terrain, yeah.
thematically, I'm bringing rocks up out of the ground to basically floor to ceiling wall it off.
I don't think that's exactly how the spell works, but
Well, it's a 20-foot cube, so if the space is only 10 feet, you know what I mean? Like,
Try to squish the 20 feet into a taller.
it's 10 feet down into the ground. I'm bringing it 10 feet up out of the ground. Yeah, if you want, if you want it to be like by the book, it's sticking 10 feet out of the house now. But I feel like I would have enough control over it that I wouldn't like smash it through the house kind of thing.
no, you're not going to destroy
Exactly,
the structure for
yeah.
it collapses in on you guys.
Exactly.
Ah,
so
fine.
that's kind of what I'm doing
creative-
is
creative thinking.
rather than putting the one chair. Don't worry, guys, I got this. You put the one chair in the
Yeah.
window. Done.
The 3-foot chair against the 20-foot space.
We have chairs, tables, we got stuff. Wouldn't be perfect. This is better. Thank you, Winterleaf.
Give yourself inspiration for that.
S-
And an extra one. I think,
Thanks.
so, for being creative. I'm not giving you one tie for the chair.
Everything, okay? It was the table, it was the bookshelves. Come on.
So, come on, Kelly. You need to be a little more charitable.
You lose inspiration.
Dock one from him.
chair
Yeah.
irritable.
I
Jeez.
want his. Give me his.
And yeah, you push the bed to the other side. You lay the woman in there, and you guys like hold up. Like yeah, the door to the bedroom. It's not a door. It's just a curtain.
Close it.
Yeah, that'll
Um,
hold them up.
Well, and like I said, we'll put some of the bookcases and stuff in the way of that too, right? Again,
Okay,
creating
so you
a barrier.
barricade you guys' self into there.
And then we need to also worry about making more of that potion stuff, right?
Mhm.
I have the Collie roots.
And you have the mystic oak.
Mystic
sorry,
Oats,
yeah,
one
not the
off.
Kali roots, the Mystic Oats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so if
that-
you guys have herbalism and stuff, then
Yeah,
it takes a lot.
Mari
less
gave
time to
me her kit.
Take that. We make the potions. We use their power as we rest.
It's a 12 hours uninterrupted.
This is our
And
best
it takes,
chance.
because you have the equipment, it would take you an hour
So 13 hours total.
to make it.
This is our best chance. If we're going to use it,
takes steeping time and stuff.
I don't
Okay.
think we'll get another chance to do it.
So I will spend, once that wall is up and I'm like, good, I'll set to work to creating the Mystic Oak potions then. There's 3 routes. Is it 3 hours or can I do all 3 routes at once?
It's 3 hours. It's a 1 hour per route.
1 hour
It
per
was-
potion.
You already did 2.
I have 3 routes on me, so either I didn't take the number off. I made 2 potions already.
You didn't take the number off because I got 2 potions now.
Okay, so then I've got 1 dried Mystic Oak root then.
Because you guys have done some short rests.
Yeah.
And you did it then.
Okay, then I will spend the next hour finishing the last route and turning it into a potion.
Okay.
And Finny, you can just add the 3rd potion to that as long as there's no hiccups to that.
While he's doing that, can I identify the 3 items we found in the chest?
Sure.
You guys want-
Are we going to do that maybe next time, though? Well,
Yeah, sure.
it keeps getting later and later.
Yeah.
We keep-
One more thing.
By the way, okay, give me one quick moment. Let's see, can I mute this? I can mute my microphone, but can I mute you guys?
Mandelbaum wasn't that tough.
No.
No. But they're,
It was-
the Rakashas are weak
I'm gonna
against
send them.
piercing
I'll just send them
weapons,
to the
aren't
Shadow Realm. Is what I'll do. I
No.
don't think they can hear me
That's not
anymore,
what
so
the-
we're good.
They're
You can
weak
see them,
against,
but you shouldn't be able to
being
hear them.
pierced
Anyways,
by creatures.
thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Let me get a better look
That's
at you.
what it
There
is.
we go.
Yeah, which
Do me a solid if you haven't done
Which
so
is
already,
Mari.
and you're on Twitch.
Yeah,
Click the heart
so she was
button
doing
bottom
double
of the
damage,
stream.
right?
If you're on YouTube, subscribe
Yeah,
button. It's the best way to
they're
stay in touch with the
vulnerable
channel.
to.
We do Dungeons and Dragons
She was
every
doing
single
not double
Sunday night
damage, it was
on this
extra
channel,
damage,
9
but it
p.m.
was
Mountain
quite a
Standard
bit.
Time. So if you enjoyed the show
Fine.
tonight, make sure you tune in
Well,
next
yeah,
week
considering the
Sunday
first
to
2
see
hits killed
what
him.
happens next. You can see a Sega Saturn controller. That's right. And
They
right
must have-
beside
because
it,
you have
if
the
look
random,
closely, this is my Genesis
hit
controller
points,
right
right?
there, too. I had to clean. You could see the floor
Yeah,
right here.
That's
Probably.
I had to clean the floor down.
that's what happened. Is I was
Right?
adjusting
It's
its hit points
because
at the, same time
the
you were killing
webcam
it.
view in
Yeah, and it
So I
probably
probably
was a little bit
probably
lower
only
than,
yeah. I only had
was.
like
Way she
15
goes,
hit
you know what I'm
points,
saying?
and then you killed.
nice and clean floor. I mean,
Yeah.
for the most part.
It's would have been
Oh,
pretty funny if they
you know
died
what I'm
that
saying?
quickly.
yeah.
Yeah.
For the
Stab,
most
stab.
part.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
100.
Felt Wolf Moon, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I don't know why. There it goes.
Wallerton beat the crap out of them, though.
Oh yeah.
Not sure.
That's the thing is they don't have very good AC, and you guys all have.
Not
like,
sure why that didn't
magic
come on, but
stuff. So
The thing
is
about
what
a
it is.
Rakshasa is that
one of those things.
they can.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the follow, my friend. I hope you found some.
Definitely. Yeah,
You had a
yeah,
good time while you're watching the show. We do this every
Well, no,
Sunday
they
night,
have
so make sure you tune in for
real
that
bad.
if that's something
Well,
up
they
your
have
alley. I
resistance
do
against
video games during the
magic.
week, so we'll be doing
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
So, but you guys
Tomorrow and
cast
Friday.
spells at it.
So if
just
you
do
would like to
physical
just hang out with
beat
us, you can do
crap
that
out
as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
So,
That's
yeah,
all.
you
I'm
guys
gonna
are
send you guys
casting
off on
spells
Twitch.
out of it,
You're
yeah.
gonna hang out with my good buddy Rad.
resistant to it.
For YouTube, I don't have any way to send you off to another channel, but I do love and appreciate you being
Yeah,
here.
and,
And we'll
like,
see you on the
turn
next one.
invisible at
Okay.
will.
Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time.